What is up, everybody? This is Omegabalmung here with, of course, another statue and figure unboxing for today. I got a pretty awesome figure here. It's actually one of my favorite characters of all time from anything. It is Goku going into his Kaioken form. Kaioken, whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it Kaioken because that's what I grew up listening to. And I've been saying that for a while now, so pretty awesome stuff. This is actually, I think it's a price figure. I'm not sure. There is different, alternative figures too for this one. There's actually one where he's a little bit more red, but we'll get to that in a bit. But this is from Ichiban Kuji, front bend Presto. I think this figure was made during the time when they started to reboot Dragon Ball Z, which turned into Dragon Ball Kai. So I think it's this figure that they started rebooting, but pretty awesome stuff. He's, I want to say about 7-something inches, 7.5 to 8 inches tall. He has if you can see from there, he has an awesome base already. You probably cannot see that well, but once we get into the figure, I'll go through and things like that. So as always, we're going to start out with the box here. The box, of course, it's a pretty cool box. It does have a handle on the top, so it's a little bit different than other boxes. It's actually pretty big for what it is. I thought it would be a little bit smaller, but like I said, the base is what makes this freaking figure itself is huge as heck. But the front here, of course, Ichiban Kuji. You can't see that because but it's Ben Presto. You have it's not. I thought it was actually a window here, but no, it's not. It's actually just the figure right here. You can actually go in like that. Ooh. And then of course I'm going to take a quick spin here. Nothing really nothing I can really talk about this box here, other than it's a simple box. It just gets the job done. And then of course, I'll take a look in the back here. I don't know what anything says. It just shows another picture of the figure there. And then, yeah, it is the Dragon Ball Kai, if you can see from there. And then, of course, on the other side, it's just pretty much the same thing. Simple box. Nothing to really, bedazzle, makes you amazed about this box. But other than that, we're going to take a look at the figure. Alright, so here is the figure. It looks freaking badass. I think it looks freaking badass. You have here the base here, like lines across the bottom. It's actually really, really big. It's actually pretty heavier than I thought it would be. If you've seen my Wolverine on the right there, it's not as heavy as that, but it's close to that to that weight. But it looks freaking awesome. You can see here, we're going to do a quick spin of the figure here. I want to talk a little bit as I spin here. It looks cool. Like I say, you see he's going into his Kaioken form. I think, oh my gosh, it looks pretty cool. If you could find it looks like Naruto pretty much when he's going into his Ninetales form. You have the Kaioken kind of engulfing him right there. Starts from the back and engulfs him. And then you can see here it's kind of flaring out like that. I think it looks freaking awesome. Looks like he's just getting ready to charge up his stance and everything. It looks freaking awesome. He's a little bit red. Like I did say, it does have another alternate version of this one, actually, which I wish I would have probably gotten, but that one's a little bit more expensive. This one is actually just probably Kaioken, just normal Kaioken, but the other one's probably like a Kaioken times 10 or something like that, because he's a lot more redder. And he's pretty much all red. He's like the Red Hulk pretty much, with and then I think the flames that come out are pretty much different too. So it looks freaking awesome. Like I said, the base is cool. This is a dirt base, but you can see the little paint that kind of glosses over the paint. You can't see that, but you see the little paint that glosses over the floor here. But then it just kind of starts up like this, and then kind of comes around. This flame here starts out going this way, and then you see from the back here it kind of folds in like that. So it's like engulfing him in the Kaioken. And then, like I said, if you do it from any side you want, like that looks freaking awesome. I'm going to do the back here. Like I said, it just looks like he's going in Ninetales form. There's really nothing Like I said, this is freaking awesome. I saw this at Anime Central, and I had a chance to buy it during that time, but I was like, maybe I'll wait on it, and then, you know, I just can't sleep. I'm just like, I need this figure. It looks freaking awesome. Goku himself looks cool. He's in his stance where he's like charging up for Kaioken. And then I think his face might look a little bit weirder. Maybe not. Maybe his nose. Maybe he just looked weird at that angle when I saw him. But for me, he looks freaking fantastic. I do like the figure itself. Like I said, I think this is a game prize figure, and if it is, it's probably one of the better figures that comes out of that line. I think Ichiban Kuji, I think their figures are pretty awesome. They're more on the expensive side, but you know, if you can get them, I mean, they're freaking awesome. I do like this figure. There's a Cell one that I want to get. There's a Gohan one I want to get. There's just a whole bunch of them that, you know, from that line of figures, for how cheap they are, and you know how cool they look. I think just it looks freaking fantastic. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this unboxing video for this Ichiban Kuji Goku, Kaioken Goku. This is Omegabalmung, and I'll see everybody next time. Peace out.